Welcome to the GR Weekly Sunday Tournament. Of course, this is one tournament among many that is eventually worth $1,000. So, very exciting. Right now, we have the game between T7H and DEL. So this is, I believe this is only first round. I actually just woke up, so I'm sorry. I'm a little bit behind. Obviously, I missed the band's part of the picks. So without further ado, I'm the capitalist, and we'll forge on ahead. So, yes, there it is. There it is. T7H, I was actually just talking about this with non-Vidius, how excellent a hero Vindicator is, and there it is. Their second, third pick being Vindicator Behemoth. So, you could tell right now the T7H is going for something that's a little off, not necessarily something that's always chosen, because Behemoth, Vindicator, and Slither are all heroes that we see kind of often, but we never see them together. It's always usually, oh, and a Slither pick. You know, we've got this main lineup and a Slither pick, and a Vindicator pick. But so T7H hopefully running some really interesting strat here. I'm really excited. And then on DEL's side, unfortunately I didn't get the line of things, but it looked like you got Blacksmith, Magnus, Corrupted Disciple, and Soul Reaper. So going for a possibly a Blacksmith solo mid, which if T7H actually just now picking Soul Stealer and Zephyr, and DEL finishing up with a Mage Bane pick. So possibly what we might be seeing here is if Zephyr tries to solo mid, DEL can combo that counter that with a Blacksmith. So two melee solo mid. In my opinion, Blacksmith is going to get a little bit better harassment because he does have a very strong attack, and in order to counter Zephyr, it's all about being able to last hit. If Zephyr can outlast hit you, you're done. He's going to take those whirlwinds, and any harassment you do is going to be void because he's going to heal back. But of course, we also do see Soul Stealer, so that's more likely of a mid choice for T7H right now. They're probably going to run a solo mid Soul Stealer, and we have seen Soul Stealer versus Blacksmith before. What it is, Blacksmith gets harassed very, very hard in the beginning of the game, but as he gets levels, as he gets 5, 6, 7, 8, he's able to take down Soul Stealer extremely fast. So Blacksmith, great counter for Soul Stealer. So of course, if you can get some sort of ganks on Soul Stealer in the beginning of the game, you know, get Blacksmith up there just a little bit faster. He's going to have a hard time in the beginning going up against a ranged hero, but everyone does. You know, melee versus ranged solo mid, it's tough. But you can do it. It relies on getting those levels in. So, anyway, so it looks like we're going to see possibly Corrupted Disciple Magnus, I guess, and Soul Reaper Mage Bane together, or vice versa. I'm not really sure. These combos aren't exactly there's no obvious real strategy here for DEL. It looks like they just picked what they thought was good, but it doesn't look like they have any picks really for specific laning purposes. Of course, Blacksmith is a great solo mid, but other than that, you have two carries and then a support Soul Reaper, and then presumably a ganking Magnus. Anyway, on T7H's side, we have Vindicator. Hopefully, we might see a roaming Behemoth. It was very common in Dota, but I really hope they run some sort of roaming something, because I think Han deserves this treatment of roaming things. It's a very, very smart play. And unfortunately, I cannot hear my, I was going to do a fellow cast with Insane Rabbi, but unfortunately, I cannot hear him, so I might just have to go this solo until I figure out what's what. Yeah, I actually have no idea how to fix this, but I'll just try to keep going on the game. So right now, we're actually seeing Zephyr Vindicator. Good. That's exactly the lane that I hope to see. And then Slither Behemoth top, And this lane actually has some great range to it. Basically, Behemoth has that long range stun, and then Slither also has that long range poison spray with some harassment on top. So it's a pretty good lane. The reason I was hoping to see Behemoth roam, the reason I said that is because Slither can also solo top very well. So Behemoth might be running back and forth, getting a gank on top and then possibly going middle. But if not, this is a really good lane anyway. So yeah, it looks like, oh, actually, never mind. We're gonna see a double melee top. That's gonna be a little rough. I actually was gonna say something, possible blacksmith Magnus double stun, but it's just not really that viable because you're running 2 melee. You're just gonna get out harassed so hard by whatever ranged is run against them. So not really sure what DEL is thinking here. Not really a lane that's viable in the beginning of the game. Maybe if you switched it up after, people were like level 5, 6, 7, and then you're like, alright, let's switch up lanes. Now let's run the Blacksmith Magnus. Now it's viable. But in the very beginning of the game, it's just not. So they're going to get absolutely wrecked at bottom unless they do something really special and T7H somehow fails, which they don't do. Zephyr Vindicator babysitting Zephyr into carry mode. So hopefully we're gonna see some really powerful action here. Of course, Strength of Vindicator being able to just drain people's mana very, very efficiently in the beginning of the game, and from that point on, they're actually never able to go offensive on that carry. If you're running against a carry, you want to be able to try and take him out early in the game. Disrupt his farm, disrupt his experience gain. But with a Vindicator, he ensures that all the nukes happen in that level 1, 2, 3 area, and then from that point on, they don't have any mana unless they go back or unless they pop a Clarity. And even in the Clarity point, they're only going to get 100 mana, and Vindicator's just going to throw another thing, and they have to throw a skill immediately. So what it is basically Vindicator